The truth about Jeffrey Epstein. I'm Isaiah, and this is America Divided. 297 days until Election Day in America, and as many of you probably have seen, the Epstein list was recently released with big names like Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew, and even President Trump. But the mainstream media is actively trying to make President Trump look bad by twisting the context. Other court documents were released showing that President Trump never actually went to the island and never was involved in any crimes. But that doesn't stop the mainstream media from trying to say he did. Epstein survivor Virginia Jeffery clears Trump of allegations in new court docs. Question: so Donald Trump was, in your mind, you believe, a witness to the sexual abuse of minors? Answer: I don't think Donald Trump participated in anything. The following is from Business Insider. Over the past week, thousands of pages of court documents in a Jeffrey Epstein-linked lawsuit have been unsealed. The documents name about 170 people who have come up in a legal battle between Virginia Jeffery, one of his accusers, and Ghislaine Maxwell, his former girlfriend, who in 2021 was convicted of trafficking girls to him for sex. Before now, the documents had been either fully under seal or partially redacted. Each of those roughly 170 people, a mix of Epstein's wealthy friends, his victims, and other people merely mentioned in passing, have been identified as a J. Doe in arguments over whether the documents should be made public. Donald Trump is one of them, but until now, it wasn't clear which of the nearly 200 does, as enumerated by the U.S. District Judge Loretta Preska in a 50-page list, he actually was. So I highly doubt someone like Donald Trump would actually have involvement with Jeffrey Epstein, at least in the illegal activity side of it. Epstein was a businessman, and so I'm sure there were business meetings, but that does not mean that Donald Trump went to the island, really even was on his plane for anything. It could just mean that they may have met for business-related purposes. I highly doubt Donald Trump would be associated with that type of activity. I actually think this is mainly a ploy of the liberals to make President Trump look bad due to the upcoming 2024 presidential election. Donald Trump obviously is the leader in polling averages right now, so it would make sense for the media to release these pieces of information and make these allegations to kind of twist the context and make it look like President Trump actually was participating in illegal activities. According to The Hill, President Trump denounced reports of his association with Jeffrey Epstein on Tuesday, arguing he had never been on the convicted sex trafficker's plane or his, quote, stupid island, after images of the two made by AI surfaced online. Quote, this is what the Democrats do to their Republican opponent, who is leading them by a lot in the polls. This is AI, and it is very dangerous for our country, Trump posted on his Truth Social site. I was never on Epstein's plane or at a stupid island. Strong laws ought to be developed against AI. It will be a big and very dangerous problem in the future. The former president also included screenshots from an article by the Daily Mail that detailed actor Mark Ruffalo apologizing for posting the AI photos of the former president and Epstein on his plane. So it's pretty odd that the AI-generated images were grabbed up by the mainstream media and pushed out there even farther than Mark Ruffalo's X. They just put it all out there to make it seem bad on President Trump when there were still pictures of Bill Clinton getting a massage on the island, supposedly. And then they don't post those, they don't go public with those, they don't freak out about those, but they see something like a AI-generated image, but it makes Trump look bad. They grab it right up and they put it out there for everyone to see and say it's truth. It seems like a ploy, if you ask me, by the mainstream media to make Trump look bad and affect his 2024 presidential election. What do you Americans at home think? Do you think this is a ploy to make President Trump look bad? Do you think he had involvement with Jeffrey Epstein? I sure don't. I'd like to know what you guys think. That's it for today's episode of America Divided. Make sure you share, like, comment, do everything you can to this post to help get the word out there to the American people and spread truth. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Isaiah. Take it easy.